Hello, everyone, and welcome back. You're listening to Daily C1 English Vocabulary. My name is Emma.
And my name is Tom.
In today's episode, we're exploring a set of essential phrasal verbs that you'll hear constantly in both professional and everyday situations.
Whether you're in a meeting, chatting with friends, making plans, or managing your schedule, these verbs will help you sound natural and fluent. We'll break down their meanings, compare them with alternatives, and show you how to use them in real conversations. So, let's get started.
Our first verb is cut in. It means to interrupt someone while they're speaking, usually suddenly or without waiting for them to finish.
In meetings, you might say, "Sorry to cut in, but I think we're missing an important point here." But you'll hear it just as often in everyday life. "He cut in while I was telling my story."
Cut in can also mean to push ahead of others who are waiting. A physical interruption, not just verbal. I hate when people cut in line at the grocery store. You will also hear this on the road. If a car suddenly moves into your lane right in front of you, you can say, "That driver just cut in on me without signaling." It refers to a sudden or dangerous lane change.
The tone can be neutral or slightly negative depending on the situation. You might compare it with interrupt, which is more direct and formal, or break in, which is very similar but perhaps slightly more abrupt. If you need to cut in politely, acknowledge it. "I hate to cut in, but we're running late for the movie."
Very similar to this is jump in. While cut in can feel a bit abrupt, jump in is usually more positive and enthusiastic. It means to join a conversation or activity suddenly, often to contribute something helpful. At work, please feel free to jump in if you have any thoughts. You can also use it when someone starts helping out with a task immediately. "We were struggling with the decorations until Sarah jumped in to help."
Or, when the project started falling behind, he jumped in to help the team. With friends, "I was about to jump in and defend her when she started speaking." You can also use it literally about getting into a car. "Just jump in. There's room in the back seat." Compare it with join or participate. Those are more neutral and formal, but jump in adds energy and spontaneity. It's particularly useful when you want to encourage someone. Don't be shy, just jump in and join the conversation.
Now let's talk about another super common one, chip in. This one has two main meanings that native speakers use all the time.
First, it means to contribute to a conversation by adding a comment or opinion. "Can I chip in here with a quick thought?" Or, "Everyone chipped in with their ideas about where to go for dinner." Second, and perhaps more commonly, it means to contribute money or resources. "We all chipped in to buy Mom a birthday present." Or, "If everyone chips in $20, we can rent the beach house for the weekend."
The first meaning is similar to jump in, but chip in often suggests a smaller, briefer contribution. In financial contexts, you can compare it with contribute or pitch in. Though chip in sounds more casual and friendly, it's perfect for everyday situations. "Can you chip in for pizza tonight?"
Now let's move to step in. This verb means to intervene or get involved in a situation, especially when help or action is needed. At work, the manager stepped in to resolve the conflict. Or, when the project got too busy, my colleague stepped in to help me finish the report on time. In daily life, my neighbor stepped in to help when my car broke down. It's also the perfect phrase for when you need to substitute for someone. "Our lead singer is sick, so Sarah is going to step in for her tonight."
So step in suggests you're taking action when something needs to be done or when someone is absent. You can compare it with intervene, which is more formal, or take over, which implies more complete control. Step in is perfectly balanced. It shows initiative without being pushy.
Related to this is throw in. It means to add something extra, often as a bonus or additional contribution, sometimes unexpectedly. In business, they threw in free shipping to close the deal. Shopping. The seller threw in an extra charger when I bought the laptop. In conversations, "Let me throw in one more point before we change topics," or "He threw in a joke to lighten the mood."
Throw in suggests something is being added casually or generously. Compare it with add or include. Those are neutral, while throw in has a more spontaneous, generous feel. You'll also come across a very common idiom, to throw in the towel. This actually comes from boxing, where a coach throws a towel into the ring to stop a fight.
In everyday English, it simply means to give up when a task becomes too frustrating. For example, after trying to fix the leaky faucet for 3 hours, I finally threw in the towel and called a plumber.
Now we're shifting to verbs about scheduling and planning. These are absolutely essential for managing your time. First one is call off. It means to cancel an event, meeting, or plan that was previously scheduled. It's definitive. The event won't happen.
At work, we had to call off the meeting due to technical problems. Everyday life, they called off the wedding, or let's call off the barbecue. It's supposed to rain all weekend. Call off is more informal than cancel, though they mean essentially the same thing. It can also mean to order someone to stop, call off your dog, but in everyday English, it's almost always about canceling plans.
Similar but different is put off. This verb means to postpone or delay something. Unlike call off, put off means something is still planned, just moved to another time. For instance, can we put off the doctor's appointment until next month? Or, I've been putting off cleaning the garage for weeks.
It is especially common to use put off when you are feeling overwhelmed or just procrastinating. If you have too much on your plate, you might put off smaller tasks to focus on a big deadline. For example, I'm so busy right now that I have to put off answering my emails until tomorrow. Or, if you're just being a bit lazy, stop putting it off and just do it.
Put off can also mean to discourage someone or make them lose interest. The bad reviews put me off trying that restaurant. So context tells you whether it's about schedule or feelings. Compare it with postpone or delay. Those are more formal, while put off sounds more conversational.
Very close in meaning is push back. It means to move a scheduled event to a later time or date. At work, we need to push back the deadline by 2 weeks. In daily life, can we push back dinner from 7 to 8? I'm stuck in traffic. Or, they pushed back the concert to next month.
You might ask, how is this different from put off? While both mean delaying something, put off often suggests procrastination or a personal choice to avoid a task. Push back is usually about the schedule itself, moving an appointment or a deadline due to external reasons. Pushback is extremely common and sounds natural and collaborative. You can compare it with postpone or reschedule, but pushback specifically emphasizes moving something later. It's the opposite of move up, which brings us to our next verb.
Move up means to reschedule something to an earlier time or date. At work, they moved up the launch date to capture market opportunity. In everyday situations, can we move up our lunch from 1 p.m. to noon? I have an appointment later. Or, the dentist moved up my appointment because they had a cancellation.
Move up is all about advancement and urgency. Compare it with advance or bring forward. Those work, but move up is more common and natural. When something is moved up, it's happening sooner than originally planned. They moved up the flight, so now we leave tomorrow instead of Friday.
Finally, let's talk about squeeze in. It means to fit something into a schedule that's already very full or tight. At work, can you squeeze in a quick call this afternoon? In daily life, I need to squeeze in a workout before dinner, or the hairdresser managed to squeeze me in between 2 appointments. Squeeze in suggests there's barely any room or time, but you're making it work anyway. Compare it with fit in or accommodate. Those are close, but squeeze in emphasizes the difficulty or tightness of the schedule.
It's perfect for those busy days. I'll try to squeeze in some grocery shopping on my way home. Or, can you squeeze in a coffee tomorrow? I know you're busy, but even 15 minutes would be great. And that's it for today's episode. We covered cut in, jump in, chip in, step in, throw in, call off, put off, push back, move up, squeeze in.
These phrasal verbs are incredibly useful for managing conversations, contributing effectively, and handling the constant changes to plans that are part of both work and everyday life. Incorporating these phrases into your speech will improve your fluency in everyday situations.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.